Okay, what do we mean when we say back-to-back actions?
When you have two actions within one sentence and the second action is not starting a new sentence.
Yeah, two actions within the same sentence. Okay, and we said that the first scenario of back-to-back actions that we're going to look at is the was doing and used to template. Right, so here's your rule. Whenever you add the action kana to the beginning of a sentence, a present tense sentence, it translates as was doing or used to.
So basically kana plus present tense equals doing, was doing, or used to.
Yeah, kana plus present tense equals was doing, used to.
Okay.
Let's look at some examples to make that less theoretical. So kuntum tu'allimun al-kitab, right? If we ignore the kuntum temporarily, what do we have? We have tu'allimun al-kitab, which is what?
Tu'allimun is a present tense action because of the ta and the una.
Yeah.
And then al-kitaba is a receiver because of the receiver label.
Yeah, so we have a normal action sentence, right, beginning with a present tense action, right? And then we have a kana tacked on to the beginning.
Okay.
Right? So this is how the template looks. You have a kana tacked on to the beginning of a normal present tense action sentence.
Okay.
Okay?
Question. So in the golden rule, we said kana on a present tense action, but this is kuntum. So can kana conjugate and change forms and stuff?
Kana in any of its forms.
Okay.
Kana in any of its forms.
All right.
Okay, so kana plus a present tense sentence in any of its forms. Right, so our normal present tense sentence, how would we translate it? Tu'allimun al-kitab.
Allama is to teach.
Yeah.
So you all teach the book.
Right, you all teach the book, right? But we said kana plus a present tense sentence translates as what?
Used to.
Yeah, was doing or used to. So you all teach the book becomes you all
used to teach
the book, right? Okay. Used to teach the book. So we're kind of just adding a little something onto what we already know.
Gotcha.
Right, so a normal present tense sentence, when you have you tack a kana onto the beginning, you incorporate the meaning used to into it. So is that clear? Okay, let's look at another example. إنما كنا نخوض ونلعب. So إنما just means only. We'll look at that later. So kunna is what?
Kana, but with the conjugation we.
Yeah, kana with the conjugation we. And what is it tacked onto here?
Present tense action. Nakhudu is na plus u. Nalabu is na plus u.
Yep, so you see how this is following our template? We have kana tacked onto a present tense sentence.
Okay. So it was originally nakhudu wa nalab. And then you add the kana onto it.
Exactly.
And it means used to.
So nakhudu wa nal'ab, you don't have this in your vocab, but nakhudu means to joke and nal'ab means to play. So how would you translate nakhudu wa nal'ab by itself?
We joke and play.
We joke and play, right? And then once you add the kana, what meaning does that give?
We used to joke and play.
We used to, or we were doing, right? So it would translate here as we used to joke and play, or we were joking and playing.
Okay.
And then inama means only, so you incorporate that into the meaning. We were only joking and playing.
Gotcha.
Make sense? Okay. So the first example was used to. Second example we saw was ing. Right? And you'll just have to
translate what's most natural.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm used to that by now.
Okay. Let's look at one more example. كان يقول سفيهنا على الله شططا. So if we were to ignore the kana, what do we have?
يقول is a present tense action. And safihu is connected to na, general, specific. And then break, ala Allahi is TLDR. Then Allahi and shatatan are not related because specific, general, break.
And if you were to sort, what do we have? Safihuna would be
doer because of the u label on the ha.
And shatatan would be?
Receiver because of the n.
Yeah, receiver because of the n. So ignoring the kana temporarily, we just have a normal present tense sentence. How would we translate this?
I don't know a lot of these words.
Okay, safihuna means our foolish one, or the foolish among us. And shatata is lies.
Okay, so the foolish amongst us say lies against Allah.
Yeah, the foolish amongst us say lies against Allah. And then kana how will it change the meaning?
Makes it was doing or used to do.
Yeah, so the foolish amongst us
were saying lies or used to say lies.
Yep, used to say lies against Allah. So pretty simple concept, right? It's a normal present tense action sentence. You just tack on a kana and it changes the meaning to used to or was doing.
Gotcha.
Okay.
And by kana, we mean kana any of its forms.
Kana in any of its forms.
Okay. And the kana will always be past. It'll never be like yakun.
It'll always be past.
Okay.
Right. Kana will always be past, and the action following it will always be present tense.
Okay.
Okay. So when you're tackling a sentence like this on your own, tip, just hide the kana temporarily, translate the rest of the sentence, and then reincorporate the kana. Right?
Okay.
Just like we've been doing.
Mm-hmm.
Ready to work through some?
Sure.
Okay. So let's look at this example here. كانوا يعملون السيئات.
Okay, so كانوا يعملون, this is an action sentence, and it's a back-to-back action sentence because we have kana in the present tense because يعنون. So those are our two actions, and then السيئات is a receiver because of the ati label.
Good, ati receiver label. And then how are we going to translate?
So we just translate the action sentence. So يعملون السيئات. They do bad deeds.
Yeah, they do bad deeds.
And then adding the kana onto there, they used to do bad deeds.
Exactly, they used to do bad deeds. And where are you getting they from?
The conjugation kanu.
Kanu and يعملون, right?
Are both they.
They, the inside doer, embedded doer, they. Okay, one more. كانت تأتيهم رسلهم بالبينات فكفروا فأخذهم الله.
Oh, you read fast. كانت تأتيهم. So this is action sentence because we have two actions.
Okay.
كانت's past, active. تأتي is present, active.
Okay.
It's also one of those indicator-less actions, right? Because it's ending in a vowel.
Mm-hmm.
And then him is receiver because it's a pronoun attached to an action.
Okay.
Him is not related to rusulu because it's specific followed by general. So we have a break there.
Okay.
Rusuluhum is general followed by specific, so that's possessive.
Good.
And then hum is not related to bilbayinat because bilbayinat is TLDR and it's noun.
Okay.
And then fakafaru. So this is, I'm going to say a new sentence.
It is because our back-to-back action template is kana and then a present tense action, which we already have here, kana تأتيهم. And then, so here you have a past tense action, right? Okay. So starting fresh, it's like a reset.
All right. So kafaru is past tense, active, they.
Okay.
And then فأخذهم is, okay, so this is, again, another new sentence.
Good.
أخذ, past tense, active, and then hum is receiver because it's pronoun attached in action.
Good.
And the word Allah is our doer because of the us.
Right, doer label. And what are we going to do with rusuluhum?
Oh, doer of ta'tihim.
Yeah, that's a doer. Okay, let's tackle this translation. So start with the first sentence. كانت تأتيهم رسلهم بالبينات.
So we ignore kana.
Okay,
so
good.
So starting with our doer, rusuluhum, their prophets.
Good. So starting with our doer, their prophets.
Come.
Okay.
I think it takes to come, right?
Okay.
Come to them.
Yeah.
With clear signs.
Come to them with clear signs. And then how are we going to incorporate the kana?
Their prophets used to come to them.
Good.
With clear signs.
Good. So used to. We'll add that in here. And then what are we going to do with the rest?
فَكَفَرُوا, then.
Yep.
They disbelieved.
Yep. And then فَأَخَذَهُمُ اللَّهُ.
So.
Good.
Would fa translate here as
yeah,
so?
Fa can either mean then or so. And you'll just see what makes most sense.
Okay, so Allah, so starting with our doer, so Allah took them.
Good. So Allah took them. And here so makes more sense because it's saying, like, as a result of their actions. Okay, so are we clear on this template?
I think so, yeah.
So give me a recap.
So when kana comes before an action sentence, a present tense action sentence, it has the meaning of, or adds the meaning of used to or was doing. And so when we see a sentence that has kana in a present tense, we hide the kana and we translate the sentence normally and then add the meaning of used to or was doing.
Very good.